Hello Pool Pros, my name is Matt and I'm with Hayward Pool Products. Today we're going to be discussing the AQRS3. The AQRS3 is a revolutionary salt sanitization system that can operate at a much wider range than the traditional salt system. Traditionally, we're looking at 27 to 3,400 on our ppm of salt. In this case, we have completely blown that range out of the water. We are now looking at 800 to 8,000 ppm of operation on this salt system. Now, that is strictly with our S3 systems across the board, and this does kind of change the game on how we operate. This allows us to go into markets that normally don't like salt because of the taste or the feel or the corrosiveness of the water. We're allowed to go in and put it at 1200 ppm and produce 100% output. This is an amazing new product I would like to show you today. So as we go through the product itself, let's take a look at the sleek new display that we have offered on the system. This display allows full control across the board for every single thing in one simple menu. There's no modifications, there's no anything crazy we're having to do on the display itself to go into diagnostics, other than simply pressing the OK and going into chlorinator. At the bottom of the screen is our diagnostic menu. So instead of having to step through an entire series, it's all right there for you. Something else really interesting and really cool about the salt system is not only is this a salt system, but this is a basic automation system. We can control any of our variable speed pumps, the Hayward variable speed pumps, directly with an RS-45 connection. We can also add into this salt system either a smart relay controlling a single speed pump or one of our inverter boards controlling one of our competitors' pumps. This is going to be a great new feature for your backyard. Something else to note about this system is we do utilize the new Smart S3 series cells. This has a clean, sleek, clear vibe. This allows any homeowners to see through the salt cell itself and to determine, is the cell actually dirty, and if it is, does it need maintenance? At that point in time, if we are cleaning this salt cell, we want to utilize a couple things. The first one is the recommended solution of 4:1 on water to muriatic acid, and that is the ratio that we're going to recommend across the board. We also recommend using our GLX cell stand in conjunction with our salt cells, and this allows for an easier cleaning solution as everything is contained in one. You don't have to mix as much material up so it doesn't take as much acid, and you want to pre-mix it before you add it to the salt cell itself. Now, something else with this system is upgradability. So the S3 system as a whole does do simple automation control. We can control the variable speed pump like we talked about, but we can also add in a gas heater. Now, if we add in a gas heater, we do want to add in a temp sensor so that way we can read the water temperature going into the gas heater itself. But this can control a gas heater out of the box. Well, what if we want to control it through the phone or through the app or anything of that nature? Well, we make an Omni upgrade kit for this S3. And that brings us into the entire family of S3s. We offer this as an S3 or an S3 Omni out of the box. But at any point in time, we can upgrade any AQRS S3 into an Omni Logic. Something else to note is if we have an existing Omni Logic and we want to add more salt or bigger output, we can actually daisy chain up to 5 S3 systems with any of our Omni Logics on the market. So even if we had an Omni Hub that does not offer salt, we can piggyback it through RS-45 control and utilize this system to produce sanitization in that backyard. For more information on the Hayward AQRS S3, please visit hayward.com. Better?
That's great. Crushed it.